It's time again for Meet Mr. Science, the show that makes science fun for the whole family. Now, let's drop in at Mr. Science's laboratory where we find his young pals, Brandy and Billy.
Hello, Mr. Science! Hello, Mr.
Stop
Science!
screaming, you little snot gobblers. I heard you the first time. What were you, raised in a barn?
Heck no, Mr. Science. We're just excited to learn about science.
Well, that's very disturbing.
You're not all stinko again, are you, Mr. Science?
Stinko? Why, Mr. Science has never been stinko in his entire life.
Yeah, right. Last week you stapled your face to the refrigerator.
And the week before that, you put a live ferret down your
All
pants.
right, okay. We all know what I did. Hey, tell me something. Are there 3 of you yard apes in here, or is Mr. Science seeing double again?
If you were seeing double, there'd be 4 of us, Einstein.
Oh, thanks a lot there, math boy. So who's the new kid?
Oh, this is Charmaine. She's in our class.
Yeah, she's a brain.
We call her Charmaine the Brain. She won first place at the science fair.
Oh, is that right? Do you talk, kid?
Talking is such a primitive form of communication.
Oh, listen to that, will you? Finally, somebody around here at my level.
If she was at your level, she'd be face down in a ditch.
Look, you kids want to learn some science or not?
You bet, Mr. Science. Wouldn't we, kids?
Sure.
The first time I won the science fair, I made an erupting volcano out of baking soda and vinegar.
Yeah, that was cool.
Well, we don't have no baking soda here. Tell you what, though, kiddos. How'd you like to make a thunderstorm in a glass jar?
Wow, that sounds neato.
That's amazing.
A thunderstorm in a glass jar?
No, that someone still uses the word neato.
Anyway, how do we make a thunderstorm in a jar?
It's really not that difficult. You just inject potassium crystals and sulfuric acid into a layer of 95% alcohol.
Oh, all right, you are, little lady. Now, we got the sulfuric acid and the potassium permanganate right here.
But gee, Mr. Science, what do we do for alcohol?
Yeah, here's $20. Run down to the corner and get Mr. Science a bottle of vodka.
Are you nuts?
Yeah, get the McCormick's, not that expensive Russian crap.
They won't sell liquor to kids.
Well, they will if you keep your big fat mouth shut and wear these sunglasses.
But Mr. Science...
And maybe put on this Dolly Parton wig, which I just happen to have for research purposes.
Wow, this is really lame.
Lame? Lame? I paid $50 for that wig.
There's a million cool experiments we can do using simple household products.
Oh, yeah? Well, like what?
Well, we could make quicksand.
Quicksand? Cool.
It's really not that difficult. You just use corn flour and half a cup of water.
Where does the vodka part come in?
There's no vodka.
Pass.
Or we could use gelatin, syrup, and food coloring to make fake snot. It's really not that difficult.
How about we all build drinking helmets?
Drinking helmets? What do we drink?
Here's $20. Run down to the corner and give me some...
Mr. Science, vodka is not good for you.
Oh, yeah? You'd rather build snot.
It's really not that difficult.
Yes, thank you, Poindextrous. Hey, I got an experiment for you. Why don't you put a sock in it?
I know an experiment we can do. Let's demonstrate the danger of radiation by exploding an old geezer's head in a microwave oven.
What?
Now you're talking.
Can we do that?
Huh?
It's really not that difficult.
Hey, now wait a minute, no!
Join us again tomorrow for another adventure in learning. On Meet Mr. Science.